Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing older Black women should tell younger Black women and don't. Girls, don't be afraid to be alone. I think that a lot of the reason why we spend so much time in bad company is because we're afraid to be alone. There's a stigma, like being single, for instance. Why are you single? Oh, why you haven't found nobody? Good night. Relationships, good ones, often take time to build, and sometimes we get lucky and we stumble upon people who are wonderful, whether they're romantic partners or platonic friends or, long lost, fabulous family members. And then other times you get lemons. You get demons. And when that happens, you can't be afraid to let people go because you're scared to be alone. There's nothing wrong with solitude. There's nothing wrong with being alone. And the tricky, wonderful part about being alone is that's primo growth and learning time. That's when you find out who you are, what you like, what you want. You can think about it in peace. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times, because we are afraid to be alone, we just tolerate bad behavior and we feel erroneously, I believe, that it's better to have someone than no one. I have found in my 50 years of living, that is absolutely not the case. Because a lot of times when you're around the wrong person, they will take you down. So it's far better to be alone than to be around the friend who is selfish and uses you. It's far better to be alone than to be around a partner who tears down your self-esteem or is only with you for what you can do for them, and they have no compulsion or hesitation to use you to the fullest. It's far better to be alone than it is to be around a family member who doesn't respect your boundaries and is only there because they want to use you as a dumping site for their issues, or they want to make use of you, or they just want to, do something that's not really conducive to having or maintaining a good relationship. And because we're scared to be alone, we tolerate it. Let folks go. Because the wonderful thing is, when you aren't afraid to be alone, you become stronger. It's key, I think, to really building your confidence. A lot of times, all you really need to do to find some high quality relationships is clear the deck of the lemons and the demons and make room for the people who really care for you and the people who you really care for. And that feeling is reciprocal. So don't be scared to be alone, girls, because when you just allow any type of behavior just to keep a body around, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a love partner, you're doing yourself a disservice. So get used to it. Sometimes it's not easy, but a lot of things that have significant value aren't always easy. So don't shy away from the hard stuff, especially when it's about you learning to keep your own company. And that ends my TED Talk for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.